There are two main types of chemical bonds. There are two main types of chemical bond. One is ionic bond, another one is covalent bond. One is ionic bond and second one is covalent bond. I am repeating. There are two main types of chemical bonds there. First one is ionic bond, second one is covalent bond. Now we discuss about ionic bond. Ionic bond. Ionic bond, another name of ionic bond is electrovalent bond. Ionic bond or electrovalent bond. Ionic bond is formed by the transference of electrons from one atom to other atom. When the electrons transfer from one atom to other atom, we get ionic bond. Okay. The electrostatic attractive force that keeps cations and anions together to form a new electrically neutral compound is called ionic bond. I am repeating. The electrostatic attractive force that keeps anions and cations together to form a new electrically neutral compound is called ionic bond. Next, ionic bond was introduced by Cossel. Ionic bond was introduced by Cossel. It is a bond between metal and non-metal. The ionic bond is a bond between metal and non-metal. Ionic bond is also called kernel bond. Ionic bond is also called kernel bond because during formation of cation, the outermost orbit is destroyed and remaining part is called kernel. That's why ionic bond is also called kernel. I am repeating. Ionic bond is formed by the transference of electrons from one atom to other atom. Okay, when the electrons transfer from one atom to other atom, at the time we get ionic bonds. The electrostatic attractive force that keeps anions and cations together to form a new electrically neutral compound is called ionic bond. Ionic bond was introduced by Cossel. Ionic bond was introduced by Cossel. It is a bond between metal and non-metal. It is a bond between metal and non-metal. And ionic bond is also called kernel bond because during formation of cation, outermost orbit is destroyed and remaining part of atom is called kernel. That's why ionic bond is also called kernel bond. I am repeating this last part. Ionic bond is also called kernel bond because during formation of a cation, outermost orbit is destroyed and remaining part of the atom is called kernel. That's why ionic bond is also called kernel bond. Nature of ionic bond is electrostatic force of attraction and it is non-directional bond. Nature of ionic bond is electrostatic force of attraction and it is non-directional bond. I am repeating. The nature of ionic bond is electrostatic force of attraction and it is a non-directional bond. Let us discuss some more examples of ionic bond. Example 1, I am taking formation of sodium chloride. Formation of sodium chloride, that is NaCl. We already know sodium chloride is formed from the elements of sodium and chlorine. Sodium chloride is formed from the elements of sodium and chlorine. We can explain the sodium chloride compound as one sodium atom plus and one chlorine atom gives sodium chloride compound. One sodium atom plus one chlorine atom gives sodium chloride compound. Already we know always chlorine is available in diatomic form. Chlorine is available in diatomic form, but from that diatomic form we need only one chlorine. That's why we can write in another way, one sodium plus half of Cl2. Chlorine is available in diatomic form. From that diatomic form, we are taking only one chlorine. Half of Cl2 is nothing but one chlorine. Sodium plus half of Cl2 gives sodium chloride compound. Okay. Now, cation formation of sodium chloride. Sodium electronic configuration is what? 2, 8, 1. Sodium electronic configuration 2, 8, 1. In outermost orbital, how many electrons there? 1 electron there. In outermost orbit, how many electrons there? 1 electron. This 1 electron is valence electron. This 1 electron is what? valence electron. By losing this valence electron, sodium get a octet configuration. Sodium get octet configuration, and it's form a sodium cation, and it's form a sodium cation. By losing one electron, sodium form a sodium cation and it gets octet configuration. Okay, here sodium losed one electron. I am separating one electron from sodium. See here. Okay, next anion formation. Anion formation. Chlorine. Chlorine. The electronic configuration of chlorine is what? 2, 8, 7. 2, 8, 7. In outermost orbital, 7 electrons there. In outermost orbital, 7 electrons there. To get octet configuration, chlorine required one more electron. Here 7 electrons there in outermost orbital, right? Means valence electrons how many? 7. To get octet configuration, chlorine required one more electron. Sodium take one electron from sodium. Chlorine gain one electron from sodium to get octet configuration, and it's form a chlorine anion. It's form a chlorine anion. I am repeating. Chlorine required one electron to get octet configuration. That's why chlorine is taking one electron from sodium. Chlorine is taking one electron from sodium to get octet configuration and chlorine anion. By using this cation and anion, how the sodium chloride form we'll see. Sodium plus cation, sodium cation plus chlorine anion gives Na plus Cl. In another way, Cl minus, or we can write NaCl. Okay, I am repeating this total. Formation of sodium chloride. Sodium chloride is formed from the elements of sodium and chlorine, right? So, to get sodium chloride, one atom of sodium plus one atom of chlorine gives sodium chloride. Sodium chloride compound, right? In another way, we can write this sodium chloride as sodium plus half of Cl2. Why I written here Cl2? Because always chlorine is available in diatomic form. That's why half of Cl2 means 1 Cl gives sodium chloride compound. Now we discuss cation formation. Sodium, electronic configuration of sodium what? 2, 8, 1. Okay. Here in outermost orbital, one electron there. By losing this one electron from the outermost orbit, sodium get octet configuration. By losing this one electron from the valence shell, sodium get octet configuration. Okay, and it's form a sodium cation. See here. Okay, by losing this one electron, I separated that one electron. Means sodium is losing one electron to form a sodium cation, and it's getting octet configuration in outermost orbit. Okay, next anion formation. Chlorine. Electronic configuration 2, 8, 7. In outermost orbit, how many electrons there? 7 electrons. To get octet configuration, chlorine required again one more electron. This chlorine gaining one electron from sodium. Chlorine gaining one electron from sodium to form a chlorine anion, and it's get octet configuration in outermost orbital. By using this ions, means a cation and anion, we can write a compound. Sodium cation plus chlorine cation anion gives sodium chloride compound. Sodium cation plus chlorine anion gives sodium chloride compound. Na plus Cl minus or NaCl.